What's up, guys? It's Shadow Modding 360 here, and I want to show you guys how to update your RGH after the new update. The XE build has been released, and I've already updated mine. I'm going to show you guys 3 steps. So go ahead and just turn your RGH off, turn it off like this, and just plug your Ethernet cable in, everything. And if you don't have your NAND, just boot up XELL. Let this load. Here's XELL. And we'll load XELL, Ethernet cable in. You see this IP address right here? Go ahead and write that down. Go ahead and leave it on. Leave the console on like this. Take a picture of your fuse sets or do whatever. Or go back to our computer. You actually don't need to take a picture of your fuse sets. Go to open a new tab, put in this IP address that was shown. Put in the IP address like that, and it takes us to this screen right here. This is all of our information: CPU key, DVD key, raw flash. Go ahead and download your raw flash, fuses, and key vault. You don't need the key vault or the fuses, but just download them so you have them. Once you have that downloaded, go ahead and shut your Xbox off. Go ahead and throw it in a folder on your desktop. I just named mine Trinity. Just put all them files in a folder. The XE build's going to be in the description. I'm going to go over here and open up XE build GUI2. This will pop up. Don't touch anything. Just do what I do. You go to source file, open. Now, we're going to open our source file. And, one sec. In the Trinity folder, we have flash d and p.bin. This is what we just got from the XELL, the IP address we put in the browser. Go ahead and just open that as the source file. Output path should be the same folder. It's going to save. It's going to output a file called upd-flash.bin. Now, next step, we got this done. We got to make sure it's a free boot image. Since it's a Trinity, we have RGH2. Motherboard is a Trinity, and now we need the CPU key. CPU key should be right here in your fuses that you downloaded. Just copy it from here. Now, copied it, put in your CPU key in here. Okay. Next thing, make sure you verify the kernel version. Make sure it's the 17526 that just came out. And we got that. We got our build type, RGH2. Make sure it's free boot. ECC should be when ECC is the XELL. Don't do ECC, do free boot. It's a Trinity. If it's a Falcon, if your motherboard's a Falcon, do a Falcon. Do RGH2 if you have RGH 1.2. RGH1 if you have RGH1. CPU key. Kernel version. Then all you do is generate the hacked image. After it's all done, you want to exit this right here. After it's all done, you should have ubdflash.bin. Verify it's the one you just made by looking at the date right here. I made mine at 1:52 in the morning. Get a USB flash drive. And 1 second here. Flash drive is in. Don't worry about any other files. Even the INI, don't worry about that. XELL just boots XELL. It doesn't do anything else. But just this is the most important thing. Make sure you don't have another ubdflash.bin or none of that on your flash drive. So if you have like another one on here, delete it and just replace it with this new one. Most people don't know that you can flash your NAND on your console with XELL. That is true. All you do is make sure you have ubdflash.bin on the flash drive. You plug it in, just boot up XELL. So we just open XELL, the USB flash drive in, and we have ubdflash.bin on the flash drive. Once it gets here, it'll say looking for files, found ubdflash.bin, power now if you don't want to flash the NAND. I have already done it, so I don't need to do it again. So once it starts updating, don't power off the console until it's done. It'll say at the bottom when it's done, it'll tell you. It'll say processing block, blah blah blah, and it'll take like a minute or two. But once it's done, it'll tell you to power it off. Just power off the console, unplug the power, plug it back in, and unplug your flash drive and turn on the console. Turn the console back on, and you should be all updated. I'm going to show you guys the dashboard now. Console should be on now. So here it is, guys. Go to settings. There you go. All updated. And that's it, guys. So go ahead and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Please like the video if this has worked for you. And peace out.